Alright, MrSotko here, and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 replay cast. Today it's a 1 vs 1 on Turtle Rock. It's going to be a Warcraft 3 ArenaNet top replay between our blue undead player, Lucifer, and up top we have our red orc player, Ukraine.Prado, or Prado, however you pronounce it. But we're going to speed it up to the 8x mark, to the 2-minute point of the game. Heroes come out, good stuff.
Summoning is complete.
All that stuff.
Summoning is complete.
And it's going to be a Blade Master for our orc.
Summoning is complete.
Hero on the way just yet from Lucifer. And looks like he's going to be going for a Tavern Hero instead.
I'm here.
And going to go with Dark Ranger first. We're actually going to switch the colors up. So we're going to confuse you. And because I got to follow the orc in the replay vision. Otherwise I can't see him in stealth on the map. Weird Warcraft 3 times. And Ogre Warrior Camp gonna go down here for Ukraine. And looks like he already purchased Circlet of Nobility and picks up a second one. So pretty good start for Blade Master there. Dually circlets. And already starting on that stronghold. Halls of the Dead on the way. So just ghouls for now for Lucifer.
My life for the Horde.
And Dark Ranger in the danger zone here. Gonna get hit by the Windwalk. And will be forced away. And may end up going to the Goblin Merchant and grabbing Boots of Speed. Somebody's gonna get the Boots of Speed. I got a feeling. And no, nobody picks up Boots of Speed. And that would have been good for either player right about now. And maybe they just didn't have the funds at the time. Now the ghouls are out and ready to go. And looks like the creeping will begin soon for the Dark Ranger. And giant sea turtle camp was gonna get creeped out. The Blade Master loves interrupting creeping.
We're under attack!
And ghouls were just gonna proxy creep, and now there's all kinds of creep sick on the undead units in the Blade Master. One ghoul will go down here. Death of Appearance on the Blade Master will force him on out of there. Blade Master Repellent. And Cryptine caught in between a rock and a hard place. And gets taken out there. Knitted Ghoul in the way. And Dark Ranger will go down to Ukraine. Gives him level 2. Very unfortunate netting there by the Murlocs on the ghoul. Trapped that spider in there. Gave a nice little juicy, chunky experience to the Blade Master. Now the Sea Turtle Camp will fall. Mantle of Intelligence +3 will likely be sold or transferred to a second hero should we see one. And Black Citadel on the way. Lucifer right now power teching. And we'll speed it up to the 2-minute point, or rather the 2x point.
We're complete.
And Blade Master takes out Sea Turtle Camp. Slippers of Agility +3, a little bit better than his Mantle of Intelligence +3. Panda Brewmaster as the second hero will transfer that Mantle of Intelligence. Pick up the agility for himself. And now Dark Ranger finally gets around to creeping. Be the first kill. First bit of experience for the undead there.
We're under attack!
Now the Brewmaster will go after the Ogre Magi camp. The good stuff already taken from that camp. The Circle of Nobility was already taken earlier by the Blade Master.
attack!
And Grunt's very upset with that skeletal minion. Decide to abandon their creeping effort to take it out. And end up taking a lot more damage than necessary. Claws of attack plus a 9 on the Brewmaster. And Tome of Strength plus 2 stolen by the Dark Ranger. 50 health for the Dark Ranger, sure, why not? And those claws of attack will be transferred to the Blade Master at some point. A little bit busy right now. Dark Ranger goes down again.
Work complete.
And now a Death Knight out on the field. And hasn't quite transferred those claws of attack. Should, though. I'm guessing that's going to be the case. Claws of attack plus 9 dropped on the ground for the Blade Master. Salves going out. You know, plus 16 damage on that level 3 Blade Master. Pretty good so far. And Sack Pit coming on up. So Frost Worms should be in the mix. But also possible just to get a Sacrificial Pit and have a Shade just to counter the Blade Master. And Cloak of Selling for the Abandoned Blade Master. Obsidian Statue in a little bit of trouble there, but makes it out just fine. Brewmaster moving on to a new
Research
creep camp,
complete.
not expansion.
We're under attack!
And Acolytes will wave their hands
Work
around,
complete.
magically
Our
heal the
town is
Obsidian
under
Statue.
attack.
And the Warrior camp down, Gloves of Haste for the Brewmaster. And Shade gonna spot that pesky Blade Master as it moves by. And now Destroyer's out and about. And the Boneyard being created in the back.
Upgrade
A very
complete.
inconspicuous position. However, a couple Troll Bat Riders out on the field for the Orc. And Raiders on the way. So maybe able to counter them, pull them on down, and explode. Unstable Concoction all over the Frostworms. And we'll see if we can take them out or not. And Blade Master takes a whole heap of damage there. And now coming back in, really wants to steal that giant sea turtle. The gargantuan sea turtle, rather. And Blade Master coming in for the kill. Undead knows it. And couldn't even tell who got that kill there. And Blade Master did take the Talisman of Evasion, though. Either way, level 2 Dark Ranger
Research complete.
and a 1.5 Death Knight. Warlord camp will go down for the Undead. And get Scourge Bone Chimes. Shadowhunter for the third hero for the Undead. A Tome of Intelligence plus 2 for the Undead. Shadowhunter for the third hero for the Orc, rather. And Lich for the third hero for our Undead. Not many items at all on these Undead heroes. And Slippers of Agility plus 3. Picked up by the Dark Ranger there. Could have been stolen by the Blade Master, but full inventory. expand by the looks of it. The gargantuan sea turtle camp. And definitely going to need that extra gold against all the frost worms that are about to come sooner or later here. What a man is stealing for the orc. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. The dragons will come soon. After 4 seasons or so, they'll come. And winter is still coming. I'm not sure when. When is winter exactly? When is that even supposed to? Pushing a greater healing left behind by the undead. Definitely not the item you want to leave behind. Very, very, very good item. Your Magi falls there. The Claws of Attack +9 for the undead. It gives the Claws of Attack. Nope, gives the Orb of Corruption to the Lich. And I would imagine the Claws of Attack +9 should go on the Lich as well, or on the Dark Ranger. Would also be a good idea as well. Hope with those Black Arrow kills, but either way, as long as it has Black Arrow on it, no matter if the Dark Ranger gets the kill or not. It only lasts a few moments. Oh good lord. Gonna go down for both players. Nope. It's the Ogre Magi. Nope. Ogre Lord camp. Indeed. Oh, I threw myself off there. Legion Doomhorn for the undead. And that is not going to be too helpful. Unholy Aura and the Legion of Doomhorn do not stack. Healing dropped. The Lord falls. Tome of Experience, very nice. Warsong Battle Drums, much better for the orc at the bottom camps. Or rather, edge camps, perhaps. Battle Drums, very, very nice upgrade for the orc army. And Tome of Experience as well for the Panda Brewmaster. And Warlord camp next for the undead. When are the Frostworms coming? Game of Thrones on us. Rune Bracers for the undead. And looks like Tome of Agility +2 there for the Dark Ranger.
Vengeance for Surgeon. We're under attack!
And undead gonna go after the Gargantuan Sea Turtle right next to the Orc base. Meanwhile, Orc doing something pretty similar on the other side of the map. See it items he's dropped Tome of Strength and a Pendant of Energy. Very nice. Potion of a Greater Healing, Tome of Strength. And speaking of that, Potion of Greater Healing still on the ground over there.
Our town is under attack!
And that would be just really, really lovely for the orc to stumble upon. Hey, look, free potion of greater healing. All right. And Pendant of Energy on the Death Knight, as long as he can keep a high amount of mana before he goes into battle. Will be very, very nice. 2 extra Death Coil casts. Perhaps even 3 by the time you're done with the cooldowns. Maybe 2.5.
Vengeance for Surgeon.
By the time 2 are all said and done, you might have enough mana for another one. Acropolis in a bit of trouble here. Cancels both of them.
Ready to ride.
And Orc expansion
Our town
spotted.
is under attack.
Batrider did not unstable
under
concoction
attack.
on one of the destroyers. Looks like maybe it hit one. The one didn't. Playmaster spotted the whole time here with the shade in the way. And a whole mess of Bat Riders going after those gargoyles. And another Necropolis coming down, and one coming up at the 9 o'clock as well, maybe 10 o'clock. Whole mess of expansions coming. The Acolytes here gonna have to get canceled. Not gonna happen. Gonna lose an Acropolis Not too big of a deal though. Blade Master getting some free ghoul
Our
kills.
town is under attack.
And now the undead at the expansion of the orc. And this will distract the orc. Force him to make a defensive move on this expansion. And meanwhile, this one should get away scot-free. A pretty inconspicuous spot right next to your base. Guess you wouldn't think that your opponent would expand there, but we'll have to see if he discovers it or not.
We're under attack.
And Lich in a bit of trouble, uses Potion of Invulnerability. And I think a little bit early on that one, but didn't want to take a crit and accidentally lose his Lich there. Another expansion coming up at the top
Research
for the
complete.
undead as well.
Ready to work.
And orc poising to attack the undead here. And now would be the best time if the orc just attacked the undead now. Probably could get away with actually winning the game. But if he waits too long and these expansions come up, then there is going to be a lot of frost worms out on the field. Expansion is now going. Bat Rider, can he see that? And yeah, it definitely knows that there's an expansion there, but does not know that there's an expansion at the top. The top right definitely sees that 10 o'clock position.
We're under attack. Ready to ride.
Yeah.
And Death Coil Frost Nova combo on the Blade Master does a heap of damage, sends him running, and the battle is on. But the undead inferior army right now, not too much to go around. Destroyer's all gone now. And obsidian statues and heroes must run. Raider nets right now would be devastating on some of these heroes. It looks like there is only 3 raiders, the 3 nets to go around. Obsidian statue gonna go down, and 1 frostworm is out. So winter is indeed coming at some point. Dark Ranger takes a death coil. All the Bat Riders on the Dark Ranger. Fortunately, they don't do too much. Blade Master now trapped in between some heroes. Silence, can't win, walk out of there. Should make it just fine. Death Coil on the Lich keeps him in the game. And undead heroes cornered themselves pretty well. Couldn't really be gotten at very well there. Kind of made that word up. How do you guys feel about that? Watchtower coming up at the Necropolis should end that pesky expansionism, imperialism of the undead.
Research complete.
And now frostworms all queued up, 2 of them at the boneyard. And frostworm has been hexed into a seagull and completely destroyed with a ton of bat riders. And now undead in a bad position here. Brewmaster as well.
We're complete.
Down to just heroes for the undead here. And Death Coil coming. Nope, gonna be a Squirrel Town portal instead. And we'll get all those heroes out safely.
Ready to ride.
And Shade finally caught there. taken out. Acolytes coming down to the bottom here to the gold mine. We'll begin the expansion. And Frostworm's fully upgraded armor.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Playmaster caught out of position a little bit. We'll get all slowed up by the Frostworm. And now in a bit of trouble. Gonna windwalk. Silence is over. Frostworm knit to the ground. Death Knight surrounded. And we'll have to town portal away. And fortunately will not lose anything. And the Frostworm stays alive. Another Frostworm on the way. And Undead will be going after that expansion now. Expansion at the bottom, almost finished. Propolis will go down there. And next to the gold mine. Screw the Acolytes, they're going to go right before the gold mine. And get the Acolytes later. But still an expansion going strong down at the bottom. So the income still flows. We're gonna teleport on out of there. Too many Frostworms. And also frost armor on them as well. So 10 total armor on the Frostworms. Quite a bit there. For something with 1,350 health. And a peon will find the undead expansion. Ghoul will punish him for it. But it's too late. The information has already gotten back to the orc somehow. And that Death Knight's mana is something pretty awesome. 525. That is a lot of death coils to go around.
Our town is under attack. We're under attack.
Shade spying that Blade Master. And both players getting ready to attack. We'll 2x it for a moment. See what these players decide to do. And looks like the battle will begin here shortly. Hexed Frostworm. And Death Coil saves the Frostworm. Not enough Bat Riders to take it out. And Frostworm in trouble here. Is going to be another Death Coil in time. There is. We'll keep it alive for now. Breath of Fire takes it out though. Orc army getting wasted in a hurry here. Hex doing wonders though on that Frostworm, keeping it out of the game though. And Lich taking a horrendous beating here. Doesn't even have enough mana to frost armor. And the Orc army beaten and routed for now. That levels up the Death Knight to level 5.
We're under attack.
Peon's caught out of position there. We'll go down. Only thing that's saving the Orc right now is this expansion. Pretty strong dark minions running around here, absorbing all the watchtower damage. And more Bat Riders attempt to take out the destroyers.
We're under attack.
And now the expansion in a little bit of trouble here. The Blade Master coming on down. And Acolytes run for their lives and then decide to repair the Tomb of Relics. Blade Master now level 6. And Ukraine right now only 187 gold in the bank. Not a lot at all. Lucifer 223 and counting. Still has a functional expansion. And Blade Master Invulnerability Potion doesn't want to get hit by that frost. Lich now finally back out on the field. And looks like that is going to do it. Leaving Lucifer the winner. Pretty good game overall. Well played by both players. Heroes all around pretty much even as well. It's the end there with the Frost Worms. A little bit too much for the Orc army. Hope you guys enjoyed the replay, and I will see you guys next time.